Hello and welcome to another Magic the Gathering video. So today saw the release of the 2013 core set. So here we have a fat pack. Again, we've got a player's guide with the visual encyclopedia, card box, 9 boosters, 80 basic lands, spin down counter and 2 deck boxes. So let's open this up, have a look what we get inside and have a look at what's in some of the boosters. Okay. Oh, look at all this stuff, right. And all the packing. So obviously we have our nice box to put our cards in. What else have we got here? So we've got our couple of deck boxes. Let's see how big these are. So yeah, just big enough to put an unsleeved card in. That's really good to know. So on this one, I don't know if it's the same in all the boxes, but we've got a Johnny on one and Liliana on the other. And then obviously this is the mantle, or whatever you call it, of Nicole Bolas. Just open up the player's guide. So a bit of a story here about Nicole Bolas, and then it just goes through the colours. White, and normally they have like key cards like the key Planeswalker in the set. So Jace in blue, Liliana in black, Chandra in red, and Garrett in green. A bit about artifacts, lands, the rings. It's got like a ring cycle in it. 10 coolest cards in Magic. Top of the list we've got Nicole Bolas. Unusual in a core set to have a multicoloured card. One made up of like more than one colour of mana, but they've decided to do it in this particular core set. And then we move on to the actual card encyclopedia. So what I'm going to do, I've got a grid laid out today. I'm going to do a slightly different thing when I open these out, so you can sort of see the pack as a whole as I'm doing this. So just to add a bit of diversity and just to try something out new, see what it looks like. I think it's quite interesting for sort of people new to the game to just see how the pack breaks down as well. It's a lot easier to see when you've got them laid out. So this is our pack of 80 land. And I'm just going to quickly go through so you can see the artwork. So just going to cycle through till it sort of repeats itself. You can get a feel for the artwork they're using. It's quite a nice piece of plains artwork there with the red clouds in the background and the sunset, I think that is. So there we are, that's pretty much cycled through, I think. Oh no, there we go, not seen that yet. Just actually flick through these. There you go. Okay, so there's your, gives you a rough idea of the sort of artwork to expect on the basic land. There's our spin down counter with the M13 logo on it. And we'll move on to these. So we've got 9 booster packs here, and the as always, the how to play guide. So here we go, let's see what we can see. What I'm going to try and do is just sort of flag up some of the cards. In core sets, what you get now is 50% of the cards are reprints and 50% are new cards. Back before, I think it was M10, previous to that, all of the cards in a core set were reprints of either cards in earlier core sets or cards in expansion sets. But from M10 onwards, 50% have been reprints and 50% have been new cards. So it'll be interesting to see what the new cards in the set are. Okay, so first up we've got our commons. So we've got Volcanic Strength in red, Farseek, Wild Guess, Disentomb, Glorious Charge, Murder, Encrust, Pacifism, Bountiful Harvest, Ravenous Rats, and then we're moving on to our uncommons. Night of Infamy. Yeah, so that's a new card. Switcheroo in blue. That's also new. Reliquary Tower. It's a reprint. Excellent. Our first rare is also Mythic Rare, which is Garrick Primal Hunter. And that's a reprint. We've got a Goblin token and an island there. So that's a pretty good first pack there with our Mythic Rare, Garrick Primal Hunter. Just in case anybody watching this video is completely new to Magic, just quickly show you this one. There you go. So 2 and 3 green, 3 loyalty, +1 ability, put a 3/3 green beast creature token onto the battlefield, -3 draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control, and -6 put a 6/6 green worm creature token onto the battlefield for each land you control. Okay. So that's a good first pack. Okay, Safe Passage, Liliana's Shade, it's a new one, Harper's Serpent, Kindled Fury, Merfolk of the Pearl Trident, Bladetusk Boar, Divine Favour, Sign in Blood, so these are all familiar to you if you've played Magic, Ravenous Rats, Fairy Invaders in blue, it's a new card. And then moving on to the uncommons, Talron's Invocation in blue, it's a new card. Rancor, that's a reprint. Fogbank. This is going to turn out to be one amazing pack. So we've got another mythic, a Vampire Nocturnus. So this is the original artwork one, because this is a Vampire Nocturnus, is actually a reprint. So just to sort of show you the difference, this was the promo that they did for the Jewels of the Planeswalker for the PS3. There you go. Same card, different artwork. The Vampire Nocturnus, 1 and 3 black for a 3/3. Play with the top card of your library revealed. As long as the top card of your library is black, Vampire Nocturnus and other vampire creatures you control get +2/+1 and have flying. So quite a few reprints in this particular pack. Okay, Guardian of Agrasa, I think that is. Negate, so those two reprints, I believe. Well, Negate's definitely a reprint. Kindle Fury. Titanic Growth. Center Corsair. So, I think these are all reprints first so far. Merfolk of the Pearl Trojan, that certainly is. Bountiful Harvest. Got another Fairy Invaders, which that's a new card. Evolving Wilds, which is obviously a reprint. Encrust, that's a new one. Another Rancor in here. Jace's Phantasm, so we're moving on to the uncommons now. That's new. Flames of the Firebrand, and our rare is Sierra Avenger. So that's 2 white for a 3/3. Has flying, vigilance. You can't cast Sierra Avenger during your first, second or third turns of the game. Got a sapling token, and our basic landing is a mountain. So again, quite a few reprints in this particular pack. Okay, moving on. Right, Harbour Serpent, Dark Favour, Ranger's Path. That's a new card. Deadly Recluse. So these are 3 here all reprints. That one's a new card. Angel's Mercy. That's a reprint. Crippling Blight in black. I'm just trying to remember. That's a new one. Goblin Battle Jester. That's new. Vile Rebirth. That's also a new card. Tricks of the Trade. It's in blue. Another new card. So we've got a lot of new cards in this particular pack. Avon Squire. I believe that's a reprint, or I don't know from which set. Mark of Mutiny. So these are now uncommons. Arctic Avon, that's a new card. Tormoid's Crypt. That's a reprint. And Elvish Archdruid is our rare. And then we have an emblem and a plains, with again that rather nice sort of fiery sky artwork. So Elvish Archdruid, which is our rare, 1 and 2 green for elf, creature elf druid, 2/2. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Tap, add green to your mana pool for each elf you control. Okay, our commons, Downpour. It's a new card. Volcanic Strength, reprint. Plummet's a reprint. Show of Valor. Now that is, I'm not too sure what that is. Yep, that's a new card actually. Mark of the Vampire, which is in black. That's new. Divine Favour is a reprint. Craterize, that's a new card. Essence Scatter's a reprint. Dragon Hatchling, that's a new card, so a lot more new cards in this pack. Encrust, had a lot of Encrusts in the packs, but that's another new card. And then moving on to our uncommons, Angelic Benediction, it's a reprint. Night of Infamy, it's a new card. Another Tormoid's Crypt, which remember a reprint. Oh, this is really unusual. Second Vampire Nocturnus, and another Mythic. So this looks like this is one interesting fat pack. And then we just got a, I don't know what you call these really, they're just sort of promotional cards for Jewels of the Planeswalker. And then the Planes. So we've already seen this Vampire Nocturnus before, seen the pack I opened a moment ago. Here we go. So this is a very good fat pack. Okay. Right, Titanic Growth, that's reprint. Chandra's Fury, it's a new card. Mind Rot's a reprint. Safe Passage is a reprint. Centaur's Courser, which is in green, is I believe a reprint. Playtusk Boar certainly is. And Elvish Visionary. Essence Scatter, yet another reprint. Walking Corpse is a reprint. Goblin Arsonist is also. Another Night of Infamy, uncommon. So that's new. Prized Elephant is a new card. Primal Clay. Okay, here we go. This is getting obscene. We have another Mythic. Chandra the Firebrand. And then I'll come back to that in a moment. You see another promo and a swamp. So Chandra the Firebrand. So 3 in a red, 3 loyalty, +1 ability. Chandra the Firebrand deals 1 damage to target creature or player. -2 ability, when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. And the -6, Chandra the Firebrand deals 6 damage to each of up to 6 target creatures and or players. Okay. Moving on. Okay, Unsummon, that's a reprint. Plummet, reprint. Trumpet Blast, I believe that's a reprint. Kraken Hatchling certainly is. And Essence Drain is. Centre Courser in green, yep. Serpent's Gift, that's a new card. Bountiful Harvest is a reprint. Smelt is new. Tormented Soul, it's a reprint. I've got one of these ring cards, so our first uncommon in this pack. Ring of Evos Isle. Got an Elixir of Immortality, which is a reprint. So Ring of Evos Isle is a new card. Jace's Phantasm, that's new. Slumbering Dragon is a rare. And then we've got a cat token and a mountain. So let's have a look at our rare. So 1 red for a 3/3. Flying. Slumbering Dragon can't attack or block unless it has 5 or more +1/+1 counters on it. When a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, put a +1/+1 counter on Slumbering Dragon. Right. Okay, Guardian Lions. Firstly, the commons here. That's a new card. Volcanic Strength is a reprint. Verdolken Entrancer, that's in blue, and that's a reprint. Water Courser is new. Kraken Hatchling is a reprint. War Falcon is a new card. Zombie Goliath is a reprint. Timberpack Wolf, that's new. Canyon Minotaur. Trying to remember whether that's that's a reprint. Giant Scorpion is a reprint. Another Knight of Infamy here, so I think this is the third one now. So that's new. Augur of Bolus, as far as I know, that is new. Yeah, that's a new card. We've got Vampire Nighthawk was reprinted in this set. And in our rare is Spelt Vine. Another one of these sort of promo cards advertising the Magic the Gathering. That looks like the comic book. And then a Plains. Let's have a look at Spelt Wine. Rare, 5 and a blue, sorcery, exile target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard, and target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. Copy those cards. Cast the copies if able without paying their mana costs. Exile Spelt Wine. So in this pack, a fair mix of new and old. Nice to see Vampire Nighthawk in the core set. And finally, okay, let's see what we have. Dark Favour, so that's a reprint. Captain's Call, that's a new card. Naturalize is a reprint. Challenger's Fury, new card. War Clamp Mastiff, that's new. A lot more new in here. Index, that's one blue there. I think that's that is a reprint. Searing Spear in red, new card. Merfolk of the Pearl Trident reprint. Serpent's Gift, new card. Bountiful Harvest is a reprint. So moving on to our uncommons. Ring of Thune, another ring card. Clock of Omens, Flames of the Firebrand, and our rares Reverberates, another promo style card. Swamp. So let's have a look at Reverberate. Reverberates basically a reprint from an earlier set. 2 red, instant, rare. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. And that is all the boosters opened. So that was a pretty awesome fat pack. In terms of those mythic rares and the fact that I got 2 Vampire Nocturnuses. So there we have it. That's our goodies. Okay, thanks for watching.